just don't get it. Is it just a big screen for watching Netflix, or can it actually replace a computer?
Alex, you've hit on the million-dollar question, sometimes quite literally with this device. The new iPad Pro with the M5 chip is one of the most fascinating and, frankly, controversial products Apple makes. It's a powerhouse trapped in a tablet's body, and with the latest software, it's finally starting to break free. We can absolutely break down whether it's for you.
Awesome. That's exactly what I need. Let's start with the big one. They call it the M5. I know that's the processor, but what does that actually mean for me? Is it a lot faster than the last one?
Great question. The M5 chip is the headline upgrade here. Now, if you're coming from last year's M4 model, it's not a night and day difference for everyday stuff. But for you, Alex, with your old laptop, the jump would be massive. Here's the nitty-gritty. The CPU, the brain for general tasks, is about 10 to 15% faster, but the real story is the GPU, the graphics part. It's up to 30% faster for graphics and a whopping 45% faster for ray tracing. This is the most important part of the review, Alex.
Whoa, 45%? That sounds huge.
It is, but it gets even more specific. The M5 has a special trick for AI tasks. Each of its 10 GPU cores now has a neural accelerator. In some specific AI benchmarks, it performed 85% to over 100% better than the M4. So if you're into using AI for video editing, music production, or advanced photo apps, this thing is an absolute monster.
Okay, so it's super powerful, but you mentioned the software. I've always heard that iPad software is a bit limited. Can it actually do computer-like things now?
This is the most important part of the review, Alex. With the new iPad OS 26, Apple has finally listened. It's a game changer. Remember how on a Mac you can resize windows and have them floating anywhere? You can do that now on the iPad. You can grab the corner of an app and make it any size you want. Stack multiple windows, and it actually remembers where you left them.
Seriously, so I could have a browser window, my notes, and a video all on screen at once, not just split down the middle.
Exactly. It's a proper multitasking system now. There's even an expose view to see all of your open windows and a menu bar at the top for quick controls. The Files app is significantly better, and finally, apps like Final Cut Pro can render video in the background while you check your email. Before, that would just pause. It's now a much more viable laptop replacement from a software perspective.
That sounds incredible. Okay, so the insides and the software are killer. What about the device itself? It looks impossibly thin in the ads.
The hardware is, in my opinion, the most impressive piece of technology Apple sells. It's about 20% thinner and a quarter-pound lighter than the older, chunkier iPad Pros. Holding the 13-inch model is surprisingly comfortable. And the display, Alex, I need you to understand this. It is possibly the best screen I have ever seen on any portable device, period.
Better than my fancy OLED TV?
In terms of pixel-level quality, yes. It uses a tandem OLED design, 2 OLED panels stacked, so you get unbelievably deep blacks, incredible contrast, and it gets incredibly bright for HDR content. It also has a 120 Hz ProMotion refresh rate, which makes everything feel buttery smooth. It's in a completely different league than the iPad Air screen.
Wow. Okay, you're selling me hard. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. The price. How much is this dream machine actually going to cost me?
This is the sticking point. It is prohibitively expensive. The base 13-inch model with 256 gigabytes of storage and no cellular connectivity starts at $1,299. And that's just for the tablet.
Just the tablet? What else do I need?
Well, to get the full laptop replacement experience, you'll likely want the Magic Keyboard, which is another $349. And if you're into drawing or note-taking, the Apple Pencil Pro is another $129. The model I tested with 1 terabyte of storage and 5G cost $2,099 before any accessories. So it's very easy to sail past the $2,500 mark.
Oof. That is a lot. Is there any good news on the cost front?
There is. First, it supports fast charging for the first time. You can get to a 50% charge in about 30 minutes with a powerful enough adapter. And second, and this is key, this is not a device you need to replace every year. It's so powerful that you could easily use it for 4 or 5 years. That makes the upfront cost a little easier to swallow over time.
So, final verdict. Should I, Alex, a guy with an old laptop who wants a powerful, portable device, Buy this, or should I just get a MacBook?
My final verdict is this. The iPad Pro M5 is a wildly impressive device, and the combo of the new hardware and iPad OS 26 is a winner. However, it's a specialist tool. You should only buy it if you are going to use it as your main computer and you will truly take advantage of its unique features. The touchscreen, the Apple Pencil, that stunning display for creative work. If you're just going to type documents, browse the web, and watch movies, you're probably better off buying an iPad Air and saving a lot of money, or getting a MacBook Air for a more straightforward computer experience. The iPad Pro is for those who know exactly why they need its specific set of superpowers.
That is incredibly clear and super helpful. So for now, I'll probably hold off, but I'll definitely be dreaming about that screen.
Thanks, Sam. Anytime, Alex.